Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are going to be making this creepy eyeball. You can make a bunch of these. This is great for Halloween, little decoration or little game actually where for little kids. I found this game on Pinterest where you make a bunch of these little eyeballs and then have a little toss game with kids. Or you can juggle them, make 3 of them and try to juggle eyeballs. So you can get really creative with these little eyeballs, but we'll make these today. You can make as many as you want. This is a scrap project and it's a free pattern on my website. So I'll put the links in the description of this video. You can see where to get this pattern as well as my Facebook page. If you make these eyeballs, make sure to share this on the page, a picture, and you can check out my Instagram and Snapchat for behind the scenes footage. So the products or the supplies we need today are a crochet hook that is 5 millimeters, which is an H size hook. And the colors, again, like I said, this is a scrap yarn project. We're going to need white. You can use any color for the color of the eye. So I did a scrap of spring green, but for the one that we're going to make together in this video, I'm going to use this blue color, just plain blue. You're going to need black and a little bit of red for these creepy little lines here. So get your supplies together. Also, you'll need a little bit of polyfill, just a little bit, not just a little handful. Just stuff this so it's a little plush eyeball. And I think that's all the supplies we need. So let's get started in making this eyeball. Alright, to start off we're going to use black. So get your H hook ready and black. And we're going to make a slip knot. So put the short end over the long end, fold that down and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook and we're ready to go. Now we have to chain 2, so yarn over and pull through, that's 1, and then yarn over and pull through, that's 2. Now in the second chain from the hook, we have to put 6 single crochets. So the loop that's on your hook never counts as anything, so count 1 and 2, and then insert your hook into that first chain there, right there. Then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops that are on your hook. That's our first single crochet. So now we have to make 5 more, so go back into that same chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, so that's number 2 single crochet. Go back into that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3, 4, 5, and 6, and as you notice I am working more in a circular motion because now we are going to slip stitch to the first single crochet of that round. So if you have to count back 6 and then insert your hook in that first single crochet of that round, then yarn over, pull through, and pull through for a slip stitch, and then we're going to fasten off. So easy. So I usually just chain up 1, cut my yarn, and then pull that all the way through and pull tight. Okay, so that is the middle of our eyeball, just like that. Okay, so now we can get rid of the black and we need to get our color now. So I already used green in my other eyeball, so I'm going to use blue in this next one. And what we need to do is insert our hook into any stitch around. Okay, so I'm just going to go right into that same one that I just fastened off in, right there. And we're just going to fold this blue in half, just like this, and loop that onto our hook and pull that through. Just like that. So now we're attached, and then just chain up 1, just like that. Okay, so now we're fully attached, and now we are going to put 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around. So in that same stitch that we just attached in, right here, we're going to insert our hook and put 2 single crochets right in there. So 1 and 2. Okay, just like that. And now going into the next stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. And the next stitch, 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, so at the end of this round we'll have 12 single crochets in total, just by putting the 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around. Alright, so I'm on my last stitch here. 1 and 2. Alright, now we're back to the beginning here. So now you can count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Insert your hook right into that first single crochet. If you have to count back to the 12, do that. Then yarn over, pull through and through. And that's our slip stitch. And now you know what to do. We're going to fasten off. So chain 1, cut our yarn and pull it all the way through and pull tight. Okay, these stragglers in the back are actually, I mean, you can cut them short if you want, but they are going to be in the inside of our eyeball, so nobody's going to see them. So now we have this point here. Now we need to grab our white and just do exactly how we did for attaching the blue. Just insert your hook in one of the stitches, fold the white in half like this, and insert your hook, or loop it on your hook and pull that through. And now we can drop the straggler. Then chain up 1, so yarn over and pull through for 1. And now we have to increase by putting 2 single crochet in this first stitch and then just put 1 single crochet in the next stitch and then repeat that all the way around. So put 2 single crochet in this first stitch where we just attached our yarn. So 1 and 2. Okay, and then just put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, then put 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and then put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Again, put 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next. So just repeat that all the way around. At the end of this round, you'll have 18 single crochets. And I'm almost there, so you can just continue watching here. So 2 in the next, and then 1 in the next. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch to the very first single crochet of this round. So if you have to count back 18, count back to 18, and then just insert your hook in the first single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, now we're going to go on to round 4. So chain up 1. Now we're not changing color anymore, so we're still using the white. So chain up 1, and we'll go on to round 4. Alright, so in round 4, we're going to put 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then repeat that around. So we're going to increase to 24 stitches. So in this first stitch that we just chained up 1 in, we attached here and chained up 1, we're going to put 2 single crochet in here. So 1 and 2. Okay, then we're going to put 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, then repeat that, so put 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and let me get my yarn, there we go, and then in 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, so 1 and 1. I'll show you again, put 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and then put 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around. I'll meet you up at the end of this round. This is our last increase round, and you should have 24 single crochet at the end of this round. So I'll meet you up when we go on to round 5 together. Alright, I just finished round 4, so now we just have to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round. If you need to count back 24 stitches, and then slip stitch into that first stitch there, just like that. Okay, so it's really starting to look like an eyeball now. If you wanted, you could just end here, fasten off, and have this as an applique. You know, if you were going to make like a hat or something, make this into the eyeball on a hat. So, anyway, Now for the next 3 rounds, so rounds 5, 6, and 7, we are just going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So chain up 1, okay, this is a repeat, so chain up 1 and just put 1 single crochet into each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to make you watch me this whole round, but just put 1 single crochet in each stitch around for rounds 5, 6, and 7, and I'll meet you up when we go on to round 8 together. Alright, so I just finished round 7, and we just need to slip stitch to the beginning. Okay, so this is what it should look like so far. You know, again, like I said earlier, if you didn't want a flat eye for an applique, you could end here and have a bubble eye, you know, if you wanted it on a hat or something. You could just fasten off here, stuff this, and sew it onto something like a hat. So you could have a bulging eye, which would be kind of cool. But we need to close this up. So now we're going to decrease, so chain up 1, and on round 8 we are going to do a single crochet decrease over these first 2 stitches, making them into 1 single crochet, and then we're going to single crochet 1 in the next stitch. So I'll show you how to do that. Or I'm sorry, 1 in the next 2 stitches. So I'll show you how to do that. So we'll have a total of 18 single crochet on the end of this round. So insert your hook in the first stitch here, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, so go directly into the next stitch and then yarn over and pull through. So we have 3 loops on our hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So we made 2 stitches into 1 by decreasing, making a single crochet decrease. Now we need to put 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 regular single crochet in the next stitch and 1 regular single crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to repeat that sequence all the way around. So do another decrease, so I'll show you how to do that. Just insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, hold it, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull that through. Then you have 3 loops on your hook, so you need to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, then put 1 single crochet, a regular single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. And then again, I'll show you again. We're going to do a single crochet decrease. So insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull that through, hold it, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Then 1 regular single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So by the end of this row or round, you should have 18 single crochets. So I'll just meet you up when we finish this round, and we'll go on to round 9 together. Alright, I just finished round 8 here, so we're going to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet decrease we made here. So I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. Okay, now this is what it looks like so far. So now we're going to do another decrease round. So we chain up 1, and we're going to do a decrease. So insert your hook over the first 2 stitches. We're going to insert your hook in this first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, just like we did on the last round, we're doing a single crochet decrease. Now we're just going to put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Just a regular single crochet in the next stitch. And then we're just going to repeat that whole thing all the way around. So in the next 2 stitches, we're going to decrease over those 2. So just like this. Okay, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, then decrease on the next stitches. And then a regular single crochet in the next stitch. So at the end of this round, you'll have 12 single crochets. Okay, and it's really getting closed up here already. So you can see. So now, at the end of this round, we're going to do an assembly step. So we're going to actually remove our hook and assemble things. But make sure you do your decreases. So do a decrease and then a regular single crochet. So basically decrease every other one. And I'm almost there, so you can just keep watching actually. There we go. So if you need to count back that you have 12 single crochets on this round, and then just go to slip stitch to the beginning here. So in this beginning single crochet decrease, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and through, okay, and pull tight. Now I'm going to stretch this out and pull this and remove my hook. So this is what it looks like so far. But at this point, we want to get our red yarn and make these little vein looking things to make it look creepy. So you need your yarn needle. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier, that we need a yarn needle and a scissors for this project. So get your yarn needle, that'll be very handy in this project. Get your red yarn, just scraps, and now we're going to go in from the inside, just in any stitch. Basically you want to go skip this last round here and go in from these stitches here, okay? And from the inside of the eyeball, you want to go in, pull a bunch of yarn through, okay? And then we're ready to embroider. And really, there's really no right or wrong way to do this, so we're just going to go in and out of some stitches, like this. And you can make them weird looking. So now we're going to go into the stitch, but then we're going to come back out and we want to go into the red yarn, okay? And what does that mean? We're going to go into the middle of it, just like that. Okay, so you can see, so then it's not going to be weird and look weird when I embroider this. Okay, and then we're going to go back in, but we're going to get into the red yarn, into those ply, and then come back out through the red yarn. Okay, so it's like seamless. So there's no openings where white can be shown through. Okay, go back in. Okay, then at this point, I'm actually going to go over and move over to this side and make another vein. Okay, so I have that vein done. Really, I mean, it's really however you want your veins to look. So you can make them go all crazy looking. Let's see. I'll go this way, and then you can make actually ones that have like different directions, that go all crazy, that are super long and scary. So just make sure that you just go into the red yarn, because then if you go into the white and make it look weird, you're going to see white and then the veins aren't going to look seamless. See how that looks? That one's really cool. Super creepy. Okay, so then I'm going to go this way. You can get really creative with this, you know. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. Just make your crazy lines. They have the life of their own. Just make sure they connect and actually look like veins. Okay, and you can do, you know, 3 or 4. It's really creator's choice. So that's what it looks like so far. I'll do a small one here. Okay, and you want to end by going to the, I dropped this. You want to end by going onto the inside of the eyeball, okay? So we're going to end here. Okay, so that's what I want my eyeball to look like. So now we can cut our yarn. Okay, so we have these stragglers now. And we're going to tie those in a knot. Okay, and then shove them back inside. Okay, so I'm just tying them in a knot. You can double or triple knot it. And then Don't tie it too tight, like pulling the yarn, because we're going to stuff this and this won't stretch. Alright, so I tied that in a knot, cut my little stragglers, and shoved that in there. Now, at this point, you want to grab your polyfill, and you don't need a whole lot, just a little handful, and we're going to stuff this thing. Now, don't stuff it too much to stretch out your stitches, but don't stretch it not enough so that it's like a limp eye like that. And it's going to be too squishy. So just enough. And you can be the judge of that. Okay. And then, once you stuff it, we can do our last round in decreasing. So insert your hook back into the loop and pull this tight. And now we're on our last round here. And what we need to do is chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, so chain up that 1. And now we're going to decrease all the way around. So insert your hook in this first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Again, next stitch, yarn over, pull through, next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Again, next loop or next stitch, insert, yarn over, pull through, next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Next stitch. So you'll have 6 stitches at the end of this round. Okay. And again. And it's really going to be really tight here. We're on our last stitch here. There we go. And then if you need to count back 6, insert your hook in that first stitch of this round, yarn over, pull through and through, chain up 1. And now what we're going to do is go into the first stitch and the 4th stitch. So go insert your hook in the first stitch, count 2, 3, and 4, and go into there from this side though. Okay, so we're not going around and going through this side. We're going from directly across. Okay, so we're going through both of those. And then we're going to yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both of those loops. Then yarn over and pull through to chain up 1. And then cut your yarn and pull that all the way through and pull tight. Then take your hook and go directly from the other side and push it all the way to this spot here, okay? Then take that straggler, hook it onto your hook like that, and pull all the way through to fasten that inside of the eyeball, and remove your hook. And there we have it. Our eyeball is done. And then you can shape it to make it look like a round eyeball. But there you have it. Our eyeball is complete. It looks super creepy. So you can have, make multiples, a bunch of them, as many as you want. Put them all in a jar for a spooky Halloween little decoration. Or you, like I said earlier, you could play that game where you have your eyeballs and toss them in a bucket, or for a game like that. But there you have it. Our eyeballs are done. So thank you so much for watching and making these eyeballs with me. I hope you learned something. If you make these, make sure to take a picture of them, share them to our Facebook, and leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, as well as joining me on my other pages, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. You can see behind the scenes footage on things I like to crochet on my off time. And also, I want to thank our videographer and editor of this video, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make this with us. So anyway, thanks for watching. Happy hooking!